Welcome back to Starwire USA. If you're a fan of romantic dramas where billionaire families collide with small-town values, emotional love stories, unexpected rivalries, and heartwarming character growth, then today's review is made for you. Today we're exploring Billionaire Brothers and Their Country Brides, a heartfelt romantic drama that combines family traditions, corporate ambition, and genuine love into a story that keeps viewers emotionally invested from beginning to end. While the title promises glamour and romance, the real strength of the story lies in its message that true happiness cannot be measured by wealth alone. Instead, it is earned through trust, sacrifice, and the courage to choose love over pride. The story begins in a quiet countryside where life moves at a peaceful pace. The community is close-knit. Neighbors help one another without expecting anything in return, and generations of families continue living on the same land their ancestors cultivated. Among them are two intelligent, hard-working young women whose simple lives revolve around family, honesty, and protecting traditions they hold dear. Neither woman dreams of becoming wealthy. Their greatest wish is simply to build a meaningful future while preserving the values that shaped them. Hundreds of miles away, two billionaire brothers stand at the top of one of the nation's largest business empires. They possess everything money can buy: luxury homes, international influence, and financial security, but they struggle with something wealth has never been able to provide: genuine happiness. The older brother is a disciplined CEO who believes success comes through logic, structure, and emotional restraint. Every decision he makes is calculated, making him one of the most respected businessmen in the country. His younger brother, however, is more outgoing and compassionate. Although equally successful, he believes businesses should improve people's lives rather than simply increase profits. Their journey begins when the company launches an ambitious agricultural investment project requiring negotiations with several rural communities. Confident that generous financial offers will convince every landowner to sell, the brothers arrive expecting an easy business trip. Instead, they discover that not everything can be purchased with money. The villagers politely refuse to abandon land that carries generations of family memories, teaching the brothers an important lesson about the difference between value and price. The elder brother quickly finds himself repeatedly challenging one of the local women, whose confidence and determination immediately catches attention. She refuses every offer because she believes her family's heritage is worth more than any financial reward. Although their first conversations are filled with disagreement, mutual respect gradually replaces conflict. The billionaire begins seeing a world completely different from his own, while she slowly realizes that beneath his professional image is a man carrying enormous responsibility and quiet loneliness. Meanwhile, the younger brother experiences an entirely different journey. Through a series of humorous misunderstandings, he befriends a second heroine who treats him like an ordinary visitor rather than an influential billionaire. She has no interest in expensive watches, luxury cars, or impressive titles. Instead, she enjoys simple conversations, community gatherings, and helping neighbors whenever possible. Her sincerity becomes a refreshing contrast to the carefully managed social circles he has known throughout his life. As the days pass, both romances develop naturally through shared experiences rather than dramatic coincidences. The couple spend mornings working alongside farmers during harvest season, afternoons exploring the countryside, and evenings sharing stories beneath open skies. These quiet moments become the emotional heart of the story because they focus on trust instead of instant attraction. Rather than rely on exaggerated romantic gestures, the screenplay allows relationships to grow through everyday acts of kindness. However, peace never lasts forever. News of the brothers' growing attachment to the country women reaches the billionaire family's corporate headquarters, creating immediate concern among senior executives. The board believes romantic relationships with ordinary villagers could damage the company's carefully maintained public image and weaken investor confidence. Suddenly, what began as a personal journey transforms into a battle between love and obligation. Family pressure intensifies when the brothers' grandmother arrives to evaluate the situation herself. Having spent decades protecting the family empire, she initially judges the country women based on their humble backgrounds rather than their character. During several tense family dinners, she questions whether they could ever adapt to the demanding lifestyle expected within one of the country's wealthiest families. Rather than responding with anger, the women remain calm and respectful, demonstrating quiet confidence that gradually earns admiration even from those who doubted them. The film also introduces a dangerous corporate conspiracy operating behind the scenes. An ambitious executive sees the family conflict as the perfect opportunity to seize control of the company, secretly manipulating financial records, spreading false media reports, and encouraging division among board members. He hopes to weaken the brothers while advancing his own ambitions. This subplot raises the stakes significantly, transforming the story from a simple romance into an engaging corporate drama. One of the movie's strongest qualities is its character development. The elder brother slowly realizes that leadership requires compassion as much as intelligence. Watching farmers protect generations of family history changes his perspective on business, inspiring him to create opportunities that benefit communities rather than simply maximizing profits. His personal transformation feels believable because it unfolds gradually through meaningful experiences instead of sudden revelations. As the corporate conspiracy grows more dangerous, both heroines find themselves targeted by false rumors suggesting they pursued the brothers solely for financial gain. Despite harsh criticism from strangers and relentless media attention, neither woman abandons her principles. Their dignity under pressure ultimately wins public admiration, proving that integrity cannot be destroyed by gossip alone. The emotional climax arrives when the brothers publicly defend the women they love during an important shareholder meeting. Instead of allowing fear to dictate their decisions, they openly declare that the women transformed their understanding of family, responsibility, and happiness. Their speeches inspire employees, investors, and even skeptical relatives to reconsider long-held assumptions about social class and personal worth. Meanwhile, the conspiracy within the corporation finally begins collapsing. Hidden financial records expose years of fraud committed by the ambitious executive, while honest employees unite behind the brothers' vision for a more ethical company. Justice is achieved not through revenge, but through transparency, accountability, and collective courage. The grandmother also experiences one of the film's most satisfying redemption arcs. Recognizing her earlier mistakes, she sincerely apologizes to both countrywomen, admitting that she confused social status with personal value. Her willingness to change demonstrates that wisdom often begins with humility. The conclusion returns to the countryside, where everything first began. Instead of celebrating with extravagant luxury, both couples choose a simple wedding surrounded by family, lifelong friends, and grateful villagers. The ceremony symbolizes a union of two very different worlds, proving that genuine love has the power to overcome prejudice, tradition, and social expectations. In the final scenes, the Billionaire company launches a nationwide program supporting rural communities through sustainable farming, education, and infrastructure while allowing families to retain ownership of their land. This initiative reflects everything the brothers learned during their journey, showing that true leadership creates opportunity without sacrificing compassion. Overall, Billionaire Brothers and Their Country Brides is an uplifting romantic drama filled with heartfelt relationships, meaningful character development, and inspiring themes about family, loyalty, and second chances. Although this review is based on creative interpretation of the title rather than a verified production, it tells a story that celebrates kindness over pride, integrity over wealth, and love over social expectations. StarWire USA rating, 9.3/10. If you enjoy billionaire romances blended with emotional family drama, beautiful countryside settings, and characters who grow through love and sacrifice, this creative story offers an engaging and heartwarming experience from beginning to end.